If you thought that House Speaker Mike Johnson couldn't be any more of an utterly spineless little baby boy in service of Donald Trump, well, boy, do we have a clip for you, because he was asked about the fact that Donald Trump is being gifted a $400 million plane, the by far single largest bribe ever given to an American elected official. And he was asked about, like, shouldn't Congress get involved in this? And this is what he had to say.
Look, I've been a little busy on reconciliations. I'm not following all the twists and turns of the Qatar jet. I've certainly heard about it. My understanding is it's not a personal gift to the president; it's a gift to the United States, and other nations give us gifts all the time. But I'm going to leave it to the administration. They know much more about the details of that. Okay, it's not my lane.
Yeah, the thing about that is, it's very much your lane. I don't mean like it's your lane in terms of like norms or traditions or like, hey, aren't you supposed to be like one of the most powerful people in Congress? Shouldn't you care about corruption or whatever? No, I mean, it is very explicitly exactly his lane per the Constitution, which I know they don't want to pay much attention to these days. But according to Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8, no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States. I mention that only because that's probably coming in the next 6 months. And no person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of the Congress, which last time I checked is his lane, except of any present emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state. So that's what's happening here. And Mike Johnson says the convenient little dodge that they're all doing, which is, it's not that he's getting the present, it's that the US government's getting the present. And as I've already covered multiple times so far this week, okay, well, if that's the case, why does he get to take it when he leaves? What does that have to do with anything? Like imagine if, I don't know, some company wanted to influence me as like a commentator, and they're like, we're gonna give you a mansion. And someone would be like, hey, isn't that like kind of wrong? And I'm like, no, it's not to me, it's to TYT. And when I leave doing the show, I'm taking it with me. Would you believe me? Why would you believe me? And again, this is just as clear as the Kristi Noem stuff. Mike Johnson does not care about corruption. Mike Johnson does not care about bribery. He doesn't care about these elected officials being given money to do things because that's what his job is. And he kind of alluded to it there. He said, I've been really busy with the markup or whatever. Doing what exactly? Paying back donors who've given way more than $400 million. And he's gonna hand them trillions of dollars in tax breaks. So maybe he's being honest when he says that he can't really like spare much thought to this relatively lower level corruption, since he's got the Super Bowl of corruption on his mind right now. But also he's just lying. Oh yeah, no, he hasn't been following it. He hasn't been following the twists and turns. What exactly are the twists? What are the turns? They're giving him a $400 million bribe and he wants to accept it. And he's being very whiny about that fact. That doesn't seem super complicated. I think you can make time, a couple minutes to keep up with the news on that, and you clearly know it. But anyway, Mike Johnson, again, as I've always said, he thinks of himself, I'm sure, as being like a more serious, like, oh, Trump is a goofball. Like, he wouldn't say this publicly, but in his mind, he's like, I'm a serious person. That's an entertainer, whatever. It's a necessary evil for us to get it done. But no, if you let him do literally everything he wants, again, making history with the bribery, with the corruption, that is on you. You have an obligation, a responsibility. Again, it doesn't say in the Constitution, like, if they're not busy, then you should check that. No, it's your job is to ensure that they don't do this. If you allow, with full knowledge, this crime, this historic crime to be committed, then you are a party to the crime. You are assisting in the crime. He should suffer the consequences too. I mean, theoretically, much of Congress should, since they're all abdicating their responsibility, but he is the leader after all. He wanted to be the speaker. He has weirdly little to say in this case.